What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about power and the importance of having a power bank with you, especially if you are a content creator. As you can see today, I am in the Catskills, upstate New York, and of course I have a lot of gear with me. Not only do I have the camera that's with me, I have my FPV drone and the Mavic 3 Cine and the Avata and a few more other pieces of equipment. And of course, you know, the main thing when you're traveling 3 hours from home is how do you keep your gadgets charged, right? How do you recycle the batteries that you have with you? Because we can only carry a limited amount of batteries. For example, with all of my drones, I have 3 batteries. I have 3 batteries for the Mavic 3, for the Avata, for the FPV drone, all 3s, but that's not enough juice while I'm out here. Well, I think I found the perfect solution, and that is the Bluetti portable charger. And we're gonna be talking about its benefits and how I've been using it for the last 30 days and how I'm leveraging it today in this 3-hour adventure from New York City up to the Catskills. So let's get started. So as I was mentioning earlier, having the Bluetti has been an absolute lifesaver because we started this journey at 7 in the morning. We left the house at 3. We got here at 7 a.m. for sunrise. And I already flew so many batteries on my FPV drone and on my Mavic 3. So the question is, we have 3 more locations to visit. How am I going to recharge those batteries? This is when the Bluetti is really a lifesaver, and having that powerful power bank is really going to be handy in situations like this where you want to enjoy the wilderness, the nature, but also recharge so you can continue using all these gadgets. So let's dive into some details. All right, so now we have settled from the Catskills. We transferred all our footage. We recharged all our batteries, and we are back yet again to do more flights because the weather has just been absolutely amazing. And when you're carrying with all these equipment, an iPad, my phone, the Avata, the Mavic 3, my camera, which I'm recording myself with now, you need some sort of battery solution. And this is where we're gonna start talking about the Bluetti Eb3A portable power station. This thing has been truly a lifesaver, like I said, not only in the Catskills, but over the course of the last 30 days, I've been leveraging this Bluetti everywhere I go. And we're gonna unbox it here now because I wanna give you an overall view of what's included with this Bluetti. You know, this thing is a powerhouse, and you know, here you have the actual Bluetti. But we're gonna talk about what's included in the box. So in the box, you also get these power cables here. And now this is not any ordinary power cables. This is a power cable for solar panels. So if you currently already have a portable battery bank and you have solar panels, or you have other solar panels that you wanna connect to your Bluetti, the good thing is that it's not forced on you in the price of this unit. You can buy the solar panels separately, or you can use your existing solar panels that you may already have. But Bluetti does include the connectors here. You get, of course, the Bluetti Eb3A owner's manual. And then finally, as part of the box, is the power cord. Now, the power cord is something that I really want to talk about because if you notice, this is just a power cord. Where is that big brick that, let's say, an Xbox comes with? Some of my drones comes with a big brick. You don't need a big brick. That's the beauty of the Blue Yeti, that, you know, its internal charging station is already included in the unit itself. And this is all you need to charge this thing. So let's get right into the specs. As you can see, I love everything electric, right? I have electric e-bikes back here, the Super 73s. I have the Mini 3 Pro. I have the DJI Avata. Of course, I have the iPhone 14 Pro. I have the Watch Ultra. I have an iPad. The reason why I'm sharing all these devices with you that I carry is because this is not a flex. This is everything that I carry with in my day-to-day. As I create content in New York City, these are the things that I carry in my camera bag at all times, and I ride on those electric bikes. So having a charger like the Blue Yeti here has been truly a lifesaver and a great experience, because I don't have to worry about battery life as I continue to, you know, travel on my adventures, whether it's by car or by bike. So now that I gave you an overview of the Blue Yeti and you kind of saw how I leveraged it in my trip up in the Catskills, today I'm up here in a beautiful park. Let's talk about some specs on this thing. So this is 600 watts of pure AC here. 120 watt surge. And before I actually get to the specs, you know what's really important? The price. Let's nail out the price right off the bat. I'm looking at the Blue Yeti website right now, which I'll leave links in the description below. This thing is $299 today. $299. And guess what? If you use a coupon code EB3A60, you save yourself another $60 off. So for $240, you can carry a portable battery bank like this. And if you're a content creator, and I know several of my viewers here on my channel do fly drones and are into cameras and laptops, etc., you need this. Now, let me say it again. If you fly drones, you absolutely need this device right here, because this thing is gonna save you. This thing is gonna save you. Now, let's talk about the unique feature that this power bank, this power supply includes, and that is not a LiPo battery. That's right, this does not include a LiPo battery inside. So this right here, this battery bank includes LiFePO4 batteries, and it has a life cycle of about 2,500 charges, which is absolutely amazing. And there's 6 ways to recharge this thing. You can charge it via AC, you can charge it via solar panels. Like I said, if you have solar panels, these are the included plugs here. You can charge this via your car. You have cigarette lighters and everything on this thing. You can charge it via a generator, AC+Solar, AC+Adapter, you name it, 6 different ways. But there's 6 inputs to recharge this, but guess what? There's 9 outputs where you can charge your devices. And we're gonna talk about those 9 devices in a second, those 9 outputs in a second. But, you know, another cool feature about this is that it has an app, and it can be controlled over Bluetooth. So once you enable the Bluetooth control on this thing, you have even more functionality, even more power that you can enable on the Blue Yeti. This Blue Yeti device, once you enable the app, can power up your refrigerator. Yes, that's right, look it up. This Blue Yeti device, once using the app, can power a refrigerator once you unlock the potential. Going back to solar panels, with solar, this has a 200 watt max solar input. So as you know, you hook up solar panels and you plug it in, 200 watts is the most that it will charge. And most importantly for me, as I'm traveling on my bike, which I came here with today, and all these devices, this is very, very lightweight. This doesn't weigh almost nothing. some specs to cover again, and I'm looking at my notes here on my iPad, and you can find all this information on Blue Yeti's website as well. All you have to do is just go to Blue Yeti and find this particular model here, which is the Eb3A. And you know, going through some important specs for me, this only weighs 10 pounds. As I was mentioning earlier, 10 pounds is really convenient for me to travel with. Not a lot of, you know, hassle to carry around with a 10-pound charger. That's really gonna enable me to continue to use my equipment. In terms of output, I think outputs are very important to note because you wanna know how many devices you can connect at one time, or which devices can you connect. This has 2 AC outlets, 2 at 120 volts, 600 watt in total. It has an inverter, which is pure sine wave, a surge power of 1200 watts, a USB-C port, 1 USB-C port at 100 watts maximum. So if you're flying the Avata and you need to recharge the Avata, this is where this power bank comes in very handy, because you know that the Avata shipped without an actual brick. The Avata actually, even the FlyMore, only included this FlyMore brick right here, but it doesn't have a power source. You have to use something that you may already have at home. But when you connect it to this, you're charging at 100 watts versus, you know, 60 watts or 50 watts like traditional chargers at home. It has 2 USB-A ports, and the USB-A ports are charging at 5 volts, which is the normal industry standard, right? And then you have some DC outlets. You have 1 12-volt car outlet via DC, and you have 2 12 volts DC as well, all regulated. And then more importantly, if you have a smart device such as an iPhone or, you know, any other phone, you have a wireless charger on top as well. So this wireless charger is 15 watts max, and that comes in very handy because I can take my iPhone 14 Pro Max, just lay it right here, and it automatically starts to charge. What an amazing experience. This is so convenient, and you don't need cables. You can be charging all your devices here, and you don't need any cables for your iPhone because you can just lay your phone right here and it's gonna start charging right away. Now let's talk about recharging, because that is something really good to know. How long, Eddie, does this take to charge is what you're going to ask me, because if you're constantly using this, you want to know, you know, how often do you need to charge, and we're going to address that right now. So using the AC charging cable turbo mode at 350 watts, this will charge anywhere from 1.5 hours to 2 hours on that mode using the turbo mode at 350 watts. Charging in a standard mode at 268 watts, this is going to take almost 2 hours, about 2 hours and a half. With solar power at 200 watts, this is going to take about 1.5 to almost 2 hours with prime sunshine, ideal orientation and low temperature. And then finally, using dual AC at 430 watts, this is going to take 1.5 to almost 2 hours with the optional Blue Yeti T200 adapter. So that's how often this thing takes to charge. If you notice, the most it will possibly take is 2 hours to charge, which I think is not bad at all. 2 hours to charge this beast of a bank, so you can use it with all your equipment, whatever you choose to use it with. So now I know I said a lot about the Eb3A. Let me know in the comments below what question you may have. I'm gonna go ahead again and recharge my batteries. I have 3 DJI Avata batteries for this little guy right here that I need to charge up, and I'm gonna go ahead and plug it into the USB-C, and it's just that easy. Once I plug it into USB-C, you're gonna see that I have to enable this port right here by pressing this power button here, and there you go. My batteries, you may or may not see it because of the sun glare here. We're approaching sunset, but I have a green indicator light here, and my batteries are charging, and this is gonna charge faster than if I was charging with my little brick at home, because there's 100 watts output as I demonstrated here. And my phone, currently we are at 38%. Let me go ahead and place it right here. so I can start charging as well. And let's go ahead and wrap this video up. Let me know again what questions you have. This again is a must buy if you are a content creator, if you fly drones, if you have cameras, if you are into tech gear overall and you like to take long trips like I did yesterday at the Catskills, which you saw the footage. This was a lifesaver up there, not only for me but also my friends. So again, guys, hit me up with any questions, and thank you for watching. Thank you. 2 thumbs up, he said. He was also my buddy up there at Catskills Falls yesterday, flying with me and charging his batteries. Great product. You hear it. You hear it. You hear it. This is not a sponsored review, but I do want to thank Blue Yeti for sending me this product and for being patient, letting me try this for slightly over 30 days. I don't like to make video reviews right away. As soon as I get a product, I really like to leverage it, test it, and then get back and give you some honest opinions about it. All right, so I've been using the Blue Yeti this entire time for this trip, and let me tell you what a lifesaver it has been. I charged up all my batteries several times. I mean, 3 Mavic 3 batteries, 3 FPV batteries. Didn't do the Avata. My friend has a LiPo batteries for his RC car, charged that up. We charged phones, and the thing is still at 30% right now. This little guy right here, is at 30%. So I apologize for not giving you the specs all in this beautiful scenery here. I had to break this video down into 2 different days. One is the trip, so I'm going back in the days right now. I'm still at the trip, and then I'm gonna sit down at my local park and really dive in to the specs, which you already saw in this, as part of this video, because it was just too much to capture today, all in one day, and didn't want to miss any particular shots. However, this 268 watt Blue Yeti has been a game changer for me and a game changer for how I create content. Now I know that I can come out and do trips like this and not be so worried about, you know, which place can I stop to eat and charge up, or can I have a power inverter in my car to charge. This little guy will cover it all. And I'm so happy that Blue Yeti sent this over to me. The links are in the description below if you are interested in this portable battery bank, and they have several others as well. This little guy, it even comes with, you know, adapters where you can plug in solar panels. Solar panels are sold separately. That's something I'm interested in picking up. But if you are a drone content creator or just a creator at all, and you take some long adventures, road trips to capture, you know, beautiful nature as its finest, and you got to recharge your batteries, I strongly urge you strongly urge you to pick up this little boom box right here, the Blue Yeti. It is so lightweight and I highly recommend it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed some of the scenic locations as well. If you have any questions at all about this portable battery bank, please let me know. I'll be happy to help. And until next time, peace.